So now we're going straight to the point. A man that we haven't seen in months. I didn't even know if there was an embargo on him coming to Sportzwire Radio. I didn't know, even though he joined the foundation, if management, that other company he works for, was like, well, maybe he should come on. Maybe he should, but forget about all that. Because he is here, one of the all-time favorites of Sportswire Radio.
Buddy.
A man who has hundreds and hundreds of subscribers. They call him the resident rock star. He's certainly the good offspring of Mr. Bon Jovi. He's got the same last name, but he's also, most importantly, our reigning defending WC Interstate Openweight champion. He has to get the introduction because he hasn't been on here in months, and that is, so with that, without further ado here on the Sports Report, the number one global sports show, the reigning, defending WC Interstate Openweight champion. They call him the resident rock star, Shawn Jovi, the champ is here. How you been, champ?
Oh my God, great! It's been one heck of a season for the ending. And Tom, it's great to be back. It's good to be back.
I don't know if you were allowed to come back, if the foundation was telling you where to go, but forget about all that. You're here.
Man, I'm out of the shadows now, and also, might I add one thing?
I want to say real quick, you're back home. You are back home. You are just like CM Punk came back home on Monday. Shawn Jovi, you are back home on Sportswire. It's good to have you back home, sir.
Thank you. And it's a pleasure to have that very welcoming introduction I'm so used to having that I missed so very much.
And because we didn't know if we were going to be able to give you that introduction. But you know what? Enough about all that. Let's get to business, because obviously you took that Interstate Openweight title from James Marshall, as you called him. You've certainly been on the front lines here of the foundation. But apparently on the 16th of December, 2 weeks from tomorrow, Union Station, Cedar Rapids, 1724 16th Avenue, SW. Again, IMF Socials for more information. You're putting up your championship apparently in an open challenge. So you want to tell us about it for the audience here? Because you don't have a scheduled opponent at the moment.
Yeah, I know. You'd think somebody would be brave enough to answer by now. But yes, it is true. I am putting up this interstate title at Winter Clash. Not because the foundation wanted me to, not because I decided to. It's because I have to, because I want to elevate this belt to the next level, to be one of the premier titles out there, period. And how am I going to do that? Well, I need a challenger first, and I hope to find him soon.
Okay, but wait a second here. Slow down. Now, I'll see what happens here. You are Shawn Jovi, the resident rock star, but don't rock stars take the nights off? Don't rock stars want to kind of, especially around this time of the year, take it easy, maybe film some vlogs, maybe do some things after you see Mephisto walking around with your title, your Jovi's vlog title? I mean,
honestly, he rocks it.
Well, we're going to see if he keeps it, though, after what we saw tonight was announced just with Prince of Chia. But, I mean, why not just take the night off? Maybe just show up and support the foundation, show up in solidarity. I mean, why the open challenge?
Why? Well, simple. Why? I want to prove I'm the best. So why not give an open invitation to see if they can step up to take on myself, the resident rock star, Shawn Jovi, the guy who's going to rule the bar and be so over with that crowd that they'll be buying me shots when I defeat whoever I defeat on the 16th.
But you understand, though, that this could be a slippery when wet moment for you. You understand that this could be something where you might not be able to bounce back from, where you've tried to keep the faith in order to get that Interstate Openweight Championship, but it all does come to a circle, as they may say, but you then, by doing this, are going to be at a crossroads. See all the Bon Jovi albums?
I know. You're outclassing me hard right now, Tom. This is why I love you.
I have to say, I wasn't a big Bon Jovi fan, but until knowing you the last year and a half, I have to say I've been kind of listening to a lot more Bon Jovi these days.
Yeah, and Steel Panther for my current entrance theme.
Good point.
I guess I have the best theme in wrestling right now. Everyone's calling it that.
I would say so. But, I mean, you are at a crossroads by doing this. No? Why?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, obviously. But the one reason is I need a challenge. there's no one been stepping up to the plate as hard as James did when I won this belt off him. I may have been Adonis. I may have been Prince Charles. I even beat Dash Andrews. But still, those guys are nobodies compared to what I want to accomplish in IMF. So why not give an open invitation? Why not? You're going to say it's a slippery and wet slope. That's a little bit different than what I think. I think of this as an opportunity. I think of this as where I cement my legacy, whether in going into the unknown in front of a live crowd for the very first time in my career.
You've had an accomplished career. You have done a lot, no question. This comeback has certainly been solidified this season. All the different things.
Tom, look at the season I've had. Well, I mean, yeah, I lost to the Foundation Soldier, but I've embraced that. They're family to me now. They have made me one of their own.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this much. You know what? Not for nothing. The Foundation, I think you got more exposure. You got more fame. You got more recognition being a Foundation guy than when you were a Wisconsin guy. Because I think when you were a Wisconsin guy, yes, you were towing the company line. You were the loyalist. But the truth was that now that you've joined the Foundation these last 3 months, you've grown leaps and bounds to the point now you are having your first ever live show, sir, in your decorated career, putting up that Interstate Openweight Championship. But I have to ask you, though, just as I asked Jordan, just as I asked Prince Achia, especially for you, all you've went through, all that you've done to get your body in shape, all you've done to put your body through to where you are right now, to be a top star, to be truly a resident rock star. Got to be a lot of pressure, though. First ever live show of your decorated career, and you could fold here tenfold. No pun intended. What do you say?
Well, I won't lie. I am nervous. It's something that I've never done, but I'm going the unknown. The difference is between being scared and being ready is the fact that, quite frankly, I'm ready. This is something I thought I'd never do. I told myself when I came back to the yard that I would never compete in front of a live crowd. Well, we can cross that off my things I'll never do because I'm about to do it, baby. It's on the bucket list now. It's not on the no, don't do this list. It's on the let's freaking do this list.
Oh, well, you know what? We're going to do this here in a second. Let me get to some comments as we are here with the resident rock star, the Interstate Openweight champion, Shawn Jovi, who, by the way, is going to be in the ring December the 16th. I cannot stress this enough for the IMF's first ever show, Winter Clash. Tickets are available $10 only. Listen, you can go see Napoleon for $30. That's worth nothing. You go out there into a basketball game you're not going to get the kind of action you're going to get here. You go to anything these days, $10, cannot beat this price. The doors open 6:30, 7 o'clock is the first match. All you have to do is go to 1724 16th Avenue, SW, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Also, by the way, if you want to go and buy a ticket, just go to the IMF social media handles there. My name is the Reverend Tom Bryce, your voice of all wrestling here. And if you want to support us here, we have a brand new website, sportswireradio.org. We also are now on YouTube, where if you want to check us out and support all the great things that we are doing here, you can check us out anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for past, present, and future IMF shows. But I do have some comments, and I want to get to something that you just said. So let me do that here first. Let me say here, Grinch, Eat Your Heart Out from Adonis, the resident rock star comment. Yeah, that was the Ozman comment is an Ozzy Osbourne greatest hits album, but Shawn Jovi is back home. This is no greatest hits album.
Jovi's back. All right.
He's back home. Good evening, gentlemen. From a guy you know very, very well in Nicholas Crenson, the Foundation's rock star. Like I said, since you joined the Foundation, I would dare say that you've bigger and bigger than ever. That championship is looking extra shiny tonight. No, it definitely does. But Big Tex wants to say you're his type of guy. We'll talk to him Tuesday, most likely. But, if I were to tell you, sir, that, you just addressed this open challenge, right? And you've said that you've put this out there. And if I told you, right, that somebody apparently live tonight on Sportzwire Radio has decided to accept this open challenge, what would you say to that? And would you want to see this person? Would you want them to maybe reveal themselves? I mean, what do you say to that?
I mean, I always enjoy a nice surprise, Tom, and it's the season for surprises and the season to give me.
Now, this one, before I do it, before I reveal and give you your final answer, is Regis Philbin, you say, because I did try out for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You did?
I did. I did try out when I was in college, and I took the test, went there, blah, 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 none about me tonight. But this person is somebody you know very well. And this person is somebody that you have history with. Now, I'm not talking about somebody in Alabama or Tennessee or Michigan or even Iowa. But for those that are listening and watching here on Sportswire Radio, we got a lot of breaking news tonight. I promise you this one here, I mean, it's going to break the glass. It might even break the whole neighborhood's glass around it. So are you sure you want me to do this for you?
Please, Tom, bring him on.
All right, so now answering the call of your open challenge, 2 weeks from tomorrow, the first ever IMF show, Winter Clash, 1724 16th Avenue, SW, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 6:30 p.m. Those doors open. He's back. He's back, and he is back and some. Look who we have here. The backyard nightmare, the ruler of the WCE yard. Craven Rage is alive and well, and he is back to address you, the resident rock star, Shawn Jovi, in your open challenge. Craven Rage, long time no see. You have answered this challenge. I turn it over to you.
Shawn Jovi. I see that you made an open challenge on your vlog. Nobody answered it. To anyone for your precious BBC.
BBC, big, beautiful championship.
Okay.
Get it right, Craven. Let's get the abbreviations right. This is my BBC. Anyway, you can continue.
Well, Shawn, I know an opponent. I know somebody that's looking for revenge.
Revenge.
Oh, yeah.
Is it revenge for yourself because you are finally without a title, Craven?
See, that's the thing, Shawn. It was never about me being a champion.
It wasn't, huh?
No.
Tell me why.
Wait. Did I just hear it wasn't about you being champion? You were champion for almost 2 years, and you were almost maybe the most maligned champion, I would dare say, in this sport's history, and you held that title, and that's what you're most known for, sir.
Yes, that is true. You know, I held that title for, 547 days?
Oh, you were counting. You were definitely counting.
So,
a lot of counting.
I made that title. Now, Shawn, you hold one title that I haven't held.
That's right. You're going for the Triple Crown by accepting this. You want all 3 belts in WCE to be the first one to hold all 3. And I openly welcome that invitation that I have sent out to you. So please join me in the ring on December 16th, because I want to do what I do to everyone else. Kick their ass so hard, they'll be living on a prayer.
But see, Shawn, this is not about that damn title, Shawn.
It's not, huh?
It's personal, Shawn. I don't like you. Never have. Never will. Because you're claiming to be WCE resident rock star. You claiming to be an IMF resident rock star.
Hell, I'm everyone's resident rock star. I'm the star of the people.
Star of the people. But you know what, Shawn? December 16th, you will have a new name. Craven's Rage Resident Bitch.
Did I just hear Craven Rage, who people thought would never be back on Sportswire Radio, especially after losing his prized possession as the WCE world champion, the man that was just the universe, he was the backyard nightmare, the ruler of the yard. And he has come back, and he's come back with Rage Against the Machine and Shawn Jovi, the Foundation's rock star. And he has answered this open challenge for for that interstate championship to make him a Grand Slam champion coming up here on the 16th of December, 2 weeks from tomorrow. If you hadn't thought about buying a ticket and you were on the fence still, and if you've been watching Sportswire Radio the past year and a half, you know that one of the most talked about names in this show's 5-year history has been Craven Rage. You think and everybody he's talked about, he's addressed, and we never thought he was coming back. We never thought after what happened where he lost prized possession to Kodak Kid that we were going to never hear from him again. But no, he's come back with vengeance, and he's screaming for vengeance against Shawn Jovi here. And fellas, I got Jovi. Jovi, say something. I got something for both of you guys. I got a big announcement here before I let you guys get a couple things.
Right.
So go ahead, Jovi, first.
Sure.
You first.
Craven, honestly, I thought you were gone too. I thought the world finally got rid of Craven Rage. He was gone and buried underneath the ground somewhere in Appleton, underneath the yard of WCE. But I'm kind of glad you're here now, because now I get to make a fool out of you.
See, Shawn, that's the problem. Yeah, you beat me once. But have you ever, and you always talk about this King's Road, Shawn, that you're on this new path of this King's Road. But you really haven't had a challenge, have you?
No, I wouldn't say I would, but now I do. And I'm very excited for it.
I hope you
Come walk the road with me, Craven. Come walk the road.
Well, let's see, can you walk down the valley of death? Because only 2 people have. James Marshall, and look what happened to him. I buried him.
He's in Walmart right now. He's in Walmart. James Marshall's in Walmart right now. That's where he is.
And you still have a nightmares of what happened to him.
Look at that killer rabbit. What Craven
Look at Kodak Kid. Yeah, he beat me, but he didn't win the war.
And JDT, you ran JDT out of town. JDT, what is he? ADT? What you've done over the past 2 years, it all comes to a head. But I have breaking news for you gentlemen before I get to a few more comments and bring on our next individuals. Live here, speaking of WCE, right? We're going to really up the stakes here a little bit. Right after this show, on December the 19th, Craven Rage, a man you just mentioned, is coming on live to address the Sportswire Radio Nation and to talk about the fact that he took away your most prized possession. Kodak Kid is live right before Christmas. He is going to ring in the holidays with us, and he is going to talk about you, and he is going to talk about being the top dog here in WC. He is live here December the 19th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So set your alarm clocks, set your calendars to all the Sportswire Radio platforms. Kodak Kid makes his long-awaited return to Sportswire Radio in nearly 9 months. We talked about WCE stars coming home finally. Kodak Kid talks about bringing the WCE title home away from you, sir, December the 19th. You might be wanting to tune into that one.
I'm going to definitely tune into that one, Tom. But back to Jovi. Jovi, like I said, you talk about this King's Road. You beat James Marshall. But who you face? Who will you have? Who stepped up to you to put you through hell? No one. But now, December 16th, Shawn, you're not just going to face the backyard nightmare. You're just not going to face the ruler of the yard. You're going to face a beast that's reincarnated. You are going to face something wicked. And trust me, Shawn, you're going to go through a lot of pain and suffering, and I'm going to love everyone that cheers. And if your measly mouth-ass friends try to come in, I would drop their ass too.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think the
hope Omen heard that.
I think the stakes have been raised. This is a reason why You want to go out there, Winter Clash, December the 16th. Those doors open 6:30. First match is 7 o'clock, only for $10. Think about it, only for $10. $10 to see some of the biggest stars in this sport. They're all going to be there live, 1724 16th Avenue, SW in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. All those socials are there. Before I bring on my next guest here, let me run through some comments real quick. Nicholas Crenton, 547 days, and all it took was a simple dragon sleeper to make you give up that all-out title. Craven Rage, you will fall to walk the King's Road. Adonis Felios, just like I brought my vicious side directly to you, Craven, at this past year's Ring of Destruction. Soldier GP, it looks like the Foundation gets to put Craven Rage down. Omen put you down. Striker almost beat you. Come on now. Oh, really? Ha, people. I heard that, Craven. I'll slap the mask off your face. Hey, Soldier, we need to handle some business. You forget, Craven, I kicked your ass from last encounter. But who was the man? Who was the all-out champion? Who was the backyard nightmare? Who was the ruler of the yard? It was this man for nearly 2 years. He's back. He may be more bigger, more deadlier, more better than ever. And you're going to be seeing him back here on Sportzwire Radio real soon, especially after the thought of this. Gentlemen, I want to give you closing thoughts here before I move on to Omen Black, Mr. Matthew Forsaken, and Damian Saint. So I'm going to give you guys both closing thoughts. Shawn Jovi, resident rock star, the Foundation's rock star. Floor is yours. Anything else you want to say before the 16th of December? Be my guest.
Craven, it's been a long time coming. I haven't faced you in well over a year, and I'm looking forward to dethroning you off your high horse yet again. But there's one more thing I do want to plug for those out there, if you don't mind, Tom.
Absolutely. Floor is yours.
All right. I have started a Discord for backyard wrestlers, independent wrestlers, any wrestler out there who wants to grow, get their matches reviewed, hang out with some cool people. I have started a Discord for that called Backyard Wrestling Forever. If anybody wants to join the Discord, they are welcome to. Just get a hold of me somehow through Facebook or whatever, and I will send you the link and the invite to the Discord. So far, we got like 30-some people involved, and I would like to see that community grow as we try and continue the fire that is backyard wrestling.
I'll tell you what. When we get off the air, when you message me on Facebook the link, and I promise you, I think I'm live either tomorrow or Sunday. I don't even forget at this point. But I will promise you, every show I'm on Sportswire, I will have that link on the banner.
All right.
I will play it.
I think it's a 24-hour invite, but I'll send one to you every time before the show or something.
Send me the link. Yeah, whatever you do, just send me a link, and I'm back on. I know we're breaking the fourth wall for a second, but for good reason. Send me the link, and I promise you, I'll put it under the little tickers. If we do the tickers, I promise you, I will plug that anytime I'm on the air. All right.
All right. Appreciate it, Tom.
Excellent. Craven Rage, the Backyard Nightmare, the once ruler of the WCR, the former all-out champion. It's time to hear your final thoughts. Anything else you want to plug, share, or say? Floor is yours.
Shawn, the only thing I got to say to you, Shawn, is this. You're going to need the Foundation, and you're going to need every Duck Dynasty son of a bitch that they have to help you. Because you see, Shawn, December 16th, there's going to be a stipulation, Shawn.
Oh. And what's that, Craven? What do you got for me? I openly accept any stipulation you throw at me.
Any stipulation?
Whatever you throw at me, I'm game. Because I am that confident. I have grown to the point where I can defeat you, hands down.
Well, Shawn, put it like this. The stipulation is in a match that you have never been in. It's something that you're not going to survive, Shawn. I'm going to beat the living hell out of you.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, again, continued to support the IMF after this, you certainly need to have your head examined, because you've got not only this, but a slew of other matches, and especially Shawn Jovi and Craven Rage's long-awaited returns to Sportswire Radio. The fireworks certainly were here, and some. This is why you need to support the IMF and all their plugs. Also, WC Heat on YouTube, Facebook. Check them out. Also, Shawn Jovi, Jovi's vlogs. Also, check him out, Shawn Jovi Selby on Facebook. Check out all the great things that he has to offer. Make sure you follow him and his channels. Support his YouTube page, Craven Rage. Fellas, I'm going to see you guys real soon.
Let's see if you can last long, Shawn.
And I know you're going to be tuned in, Craven Rage, December the 19th. Kodak Kid addresses the nation live on Sportswire Radio. Fellas, definitely good luck out there, and I'll see you guys here real soon back on Sportswire. That was Shawn Jovi, the Interstate Openweight Champion of WC, the Foundation's Rockstar, and Craven Rage, the former 547-day WC All-Out Champion, the once Backyard Nightmare, ruler of the yard, has made his long-awaited return here to Sportswire Radio. My name is the Reverend Tom Bryce, your voice of all wrestling, the host of the Sports Report, the owner of